Hey everyone, I'm Lily and I want to share my story with you. It's a tale of love, loss, and self discovery, and it all started in a small town where dreams were woven into a fabric of every life. It all began on a warm, sunny afternoon. I was at the park, my favorite place to unwind, sitting on a weathered bench surrounded by blooming cherry blossom trees. The air was filled with laughter, with children playing nearby, and the scent of fresh grass lingered. That when I first saw him, he had messy dark hair, bright blue eyes that sparkled in the sunlight, and a smile that could make everyone's heart skip a beat. We started talking, and I discovered that we shared a love for music and art. Our conversation followed effortlessly, punctuated by laughter and the occasional shared secret. Before long, we were inseparable, spending hours at coffee shops, studying together, and even taking long walks under the stars. As the weeks turned into months, I realized I was falling for him. Every time he smiled, my heart raced. I daydreamed about our future, lazy Sunday mornings, spontaneous road trips, and quiet nights filled with deep conversations. I imagined us growing old together, laughing at the little things. I began to write about our adventures in my journal, filing pages with double and notes about how wonderful he was. But one sunny afternoon, I decided it was time to tell him how I felt. My heart pounded in my chest as I approached him at our favorite coffee, a cozy little spot with rustic wooden tables and the smell of freshly brewed coffee. I could hardly breathe. As I gathered my courage, I started, my voice trembling, and I say, I think I have a feeling for you. In that moment, everything seemed to freeze. I looked into his eyes, searching for a hint of what he felt, but then he sighed and looked away, his expression shifting. Lily, you're amazing, he said, his voice gentle but firm, but I just don't feel the same way. The pain of heartbreak, those words pierced through me like a knife. I felt my heart shatter into a million pieces. I forced a smile, trying to mask my pain as I whispered, It's okay, but inside I was crumbling. I left the cafe, the world around me fading into a blur of colors and sounds. In the following days, everything reminded me of him. Every song on the radio felt like a reminder of my heartbreak. I would sit in my room, surrounded by pastel walls that had once felt comforting, but now felt suffocating. I poured my feeling into my journal, writing about my sorrow and confusion. Why wasn't I enough? Scribbled one night, tears smudging the ink. But as the days turned into weeks, I found myself seeking solace in unexpected places. I picked up painting, a hobby I had loved as a child but had set aside. With each stroke of the brush, I poured my heart into the canvas. I started with dark colors, reflecting my sadness, but gradually hues of bright yellows and blues began to emerge, symbolizing hope and healing. I would sit for hours in front of my easel, losing myself in the rhythm of creation. It became a sanctuary for me, a place where I could express everything I was, feeling without fear of judgment. One evening, while painting under the warm hues of the setting sun, I realized something profound. Heartbreak is just a part of life. It doesn't define who I am. I had the power to shape my own story. A new beginning. With renewed strength, I made vow to focus on my dreams. I enrolled in an art class surrounded by like minded individuals who inspired me. I began to explore different styles and techniques, pushing the boundaries of my creativity. Months later, I stood in front of my first art exhibition, my heart filled with pride. The room buzzed with excitement, filled with friends, family, and even strangers admiring my work. Each painting told a story, not just of heartbreak, but of resilience, growth, and the beauty of finding oneself again. In that moment, I understood that love would come again. I was ready to embrace it when it did, knowing that my journey had made me stronger. My heartbreak had become just a chapter in my life, leading me to discover a world full of endless possibilities. Moving forward, now I continue to write my story page by page with an open heart, ready for the adventures yet to come. I've learned that every experience, whether joyful or painful, shapes who we are, and as I look forward to the future, I do so with hope, knowing that life is a tapestry of love, loss, and the beautiful journey of self discovery. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel and write your comments for us.